Hi guys, welcome back. This is called Spear Family Graveyard. I know nothing about this graveyard, but since I was in the area, I was searching up graveyards and places of interest, and this was nearby, so I thought I would check it out. I didn't look up anything about it. I just popped it in my GPS and drove down. It's in some sort of development area where they're building houses and places all around it. I noticed coming up some of the trees were marked to be cut down and a lot of the land was going up for sale, and so I imagine houses and suburban type houses are being built in this area. But let's go in and check this out real quick. I'm really not quite sure where to start. There's stones all over the ground, so I have to be careful. I know nothing about this area. I only come up to Concord when I'm up here for... Oh man, I almost lost my footing. Right there. Okay. I only come up to Concord if I'm in the area for an appointment, or in the spring and summer when it's warm and I can do some extra exploring. 1818. I can barely make any of this out. But this graveyard is pretty big. I just noticed it extends all the way around too. I thought it was going to be some sort of small, intermediate, and intimate cemetery. No, this is a fairly large. And there's thistles and thorns pointing out too. All kinds of footstones over here. I don't think this has been cared for in a very long time. That is really pretty. That's actually really old too, 1797. Okay, here's a large memorial. It seems like dates to 1803. I can barely make that out. See if any of you guys can inscribe that for me. It definitely goes all the way back here. I'm going to see how far I can make it back. Look like some newer plaques. Down 1777, 1777, 1785, 1802, 1844. We have a Revolutionary War patriot over here. Let's see if I can't jump over this side real quick. James Morrison, 1726, out of Lewis in Scotland, died 1804. Black Boys chapter in SDAR. Really fascinating. Mostly because I rarely see these plaques put up, even though you can verify people are patriots from the Revolutionary War. A lot of times they don't have the funding to put up plaques. So that's pretty interesting. You can tell from behind me the stone wall goes all the way around the cemetery. So this has been here. This cemetery and the stone wall have been here for hundreds of years, I imagine. I'm gonna see how far I can get through here. There's houses on both sides of me. And I'm hearing voices. There's a barn back here. I don't know if anybody can see that, but there's a barn back here. So I'm going to assume that's where the voices are coming from. So let me see how further I can make it. I almost tripped over this sucker. Buried in the leaves. Oh my gosh. Looks like we had a large tree fall across the stone wall on this side and come across down on the cemetery. I don't know if this is county responsibility or family responsibility. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. That looks like a pretty clear inscription. Let's get up close to it. Okay. So I'm right within the age range of the cemetery between 1700s and 1800s. The cemetery has that certain smell to it. It's hard to describe if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's like a earthy, dead leaves type smell. But it smells really good. And I promise you I'm not crying. In my last video, I said the wind was hitting in my face because it was really windy. It's the same day. If you didn't see my last video, it's the same day. But it is windy and pretty chilly. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one on my summer list. That way I'll have more time to come out here. And hopefully it would be better weather conditions. This was a pretty interesting find. If anybody knows anything about this cemetery, drop it in the comments. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. I always read them. Even though it may take me a minute to get back to you, I always get back to you. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.